Let us recap the process of performing CRUD operations. First and foremost, you need to establish connection to the database. To establish the connection to the database, you need to have IP address or DNS alias, the port number on which database is running, username, password, and database name. On top of this, the user should have appropriate permissions on the database tables on which you are trying to perform the CRUD operations. Otherwise, it will not work. Once you ensure all the required information to connect to the database along with the permissions, then you can create the connection object. Once you have the connection object, using cursor function, you should be able to create the cursor. You can override certain aspects of cursor, such as using dictro versus tuple by passing additional arguments to the cursor, and you can actually create cursor object with certain properties. Once you have the cursor object, you should be able to build the statement to perform one or more insert, update, or delete against the tables on which you are trying to perform the CRUD operations. When we perform DML operations such as insert, update, or delete as part of transactions, we need to ensure that they are committed when there are no exceptions and rolled back when there are exceptions. It will take care of keeping our data consistent depending upon whether it is successful or failed. In case of failures, it should go back to its original state before the transaction. In case of success, it should persist all the data which we are trying to insert, update, or delete in the tables within the database. Once we are done with the operations, we need to ensure that cursors as well as connections are closed. If the database operations involve select only, then we don't need to commit or rollback. They are not treated as transactions. Select only reads the data, it will not make any changes to the data in the database, and hence commit or rollback is not required. So make sure you understand some of these nuances as you gain some knowledge with respect to CRUD operations. You can build on top of it as you proceed or progress with respect to the development within the project as part of your day-to-day job responsibilities. This is just the foundation, and you should be able to add more information as you evolve as an engineer. Make sure you are comfortable with all these nuances and all, so that you can really work with the databases without too many challenges.